Hi y'all folks, it's Max from HighOnAndroid.com, where we get high on Android every day. And if you're not passing your Android, you're probably missing out. So today's topic is, do you really need a tablet? Personally, I think tablets are overrated. I still use my Android tablets and my new iPad every day for checking email, browsing the web, and watching Netflix. That's pretty much it for me though. Honestly though, I still prefer my Galaxy Note because tablets are still huge, whereas the Galaxy Note is still pocketable. I can take it everywhere. It does what a phone and a tablet can do, so I prefer my Galaxy Note. And also battery lasts pretty long, 2 days on a full charge. As for the new iPad, I would say it's a great device with great resolution that has absolutely zero apps that support it, especially for everyday use. Things like Netflix and Crunchyroll, which are my two favorite movie streaming apps. I loaded those on my Galaxy Tab 10.1 Transformer Prime, and also my iPad. The resolution looks pretty horrible still. They don't stream in HD yet, so it's kind of pointless to have all that resolution with no apps to support it. Instead, Apple should have upped the user experience by adding like widgets, animated backgrounds, improve their user experience, which ICS has. A lot of people say Android is fragmented, but if you look at all the improvements over the years from Froyo to Gingerbread to Honeycomb to ICS, you get more features every time there's an update. I think that's not a big sacrifice in return for all those great user experience improvements. On the other hand, Apple does not do that many software updates, which makes their new hardware useless. I mean, the new iPad is completely capable of running widgets, apps, and more, but they don't do it because they're probably too lazy. I'm sure they're sitting on their asses right now, counting their money more than trying to improve their user interface. Which is true. Hungry people make good products. That's a known fact. And I think Apple is too full. Too full of... Overall, I think tablets are still entertainment devices. They're not a necessity in our life. I still use my Asus laptop from back in 2010 for most of my stuff. I can do things much faster than any tablet device can. Like email, I can type faster. I can actually do some Photoshop, be productive. Still, the multi-touch is not going to come anywhere close to a keyboard and a good mouse. And a lot of you get a tablet for gaming, but seriously, how many great games have you tried on the tablet device? Honestly, most games on tablets are watered down versions of better versions you can try on Xbox 360, PlayStation 3. If you want games, get a PS Vita. Why a tablet? Of course, there's one good thing about games on tablets: retro games and inbred games, games that are supposed to be made for simple-minded people. And it can be great for kids. I think, you know, tablet devices are actually probably really good for kids. If you're gonna get a tablet device for your kids, definitely get an Android tablet device, because most Android tablets are built with durability in mind, and I've dropped my Android tablets quite a times, and the screen actually never broke. Whereas if you get an iPad, the problem is very solid, rigid. It feels solid in your hands, but once you drop that, there's no room for error. You know, flexible devices, they'll flex and they'll absorb the shock. Whereas the new iPad or any of the iPads, if you drop it, all that shock will be absorbed by the glass, and it's gonna shatter. The tablet device of the year, I think, is Galaxy Note. Galaxy Note, it's a great device. Samsung, this is their third or fourth Android device. It's been proven. The resolution is good. The CPU is very fast, 1.4 gigahertz dual core. Great memory. You can even write notes. Great resolution, 1280 by 800 on this 5-point something screen is very good to view, and it's very light to hold. I actually prefer watching Netflix or streaming movies on my Galaxy Note because the screen looks a lot crisper because of the smaller screen, and versus my Android tablets, I've hold it with my two hands, and my hands can get tired after watching a 2-hour movie. Versus this, it doesn't. And lastly, but not least, why do you need a tablet? Leave your interesting and creative responses or on Twitter, Facebook, or Google+. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button here, subscribe to my channel. If you have, thanks a lot, and don't forget to share this with your friends on Twitter, Facebook, or Google+. And recently I've read a lot of comments, compliments, thanks you guys again. I'm trying to get back to every one of you. I just haven't had the time, and I've got really sick last couple days. I'll eventually get back to you, and thanks again for your compliments. It's very surprising. My channel is just kind of popping up now, and thanks you guys again for your support. Thumbs up, baby. Oh yeah. Getting high on Android.